Hello and welcome to how to rendezvous a craft in orbit with another ship. So in this video I'm just going to give you a brief and basic rundown of how to get the ship that you are launching, say a lander, to meet up with the sort of maybe a transfer ship in orbit. Now, as we can see, we have two crafts in orbit. We're not going to really worry about the Ringer one, but we are going to go for the Odyssey ship. So what the first thing you want to do is you want to get the timing of your launch right. So you want to time warp around until, if you're launching from the Kerbal Space Center, you want to wait until it's just about over the edge of this continent. For that will probably be your optimal launch time, so about there, just because that way it's spinning along and you know you're launched at the correct time. So we have Cavern and this rocket is designed to take off fairly fast with pretty high speeds in there. A lot of delta V in this first stage, so you might not have to do as much stuff as maybe you would if you had a slightly larger craft, but if you can low capacity with vibrating matrix guns, by the way. What you want to do is you want to go straight up first. You want to set the ship that you're rendezvousing with as a target. You can do that by left clicking on it. You want to make sure that these descending and ascending nodes are the same, but we'll sort that out once we're in orbit. And yeah, you want to just be going straight up now, and then you want to begin just performing your maneuver to get to orbit. I'm not going to go over how to get to orbit, because I'm assuming if you've got to the point of rendezvousing craft, then you know how to do that. And if not, it's pretty simple. Just burn sideways and hope for the best. But as we can see, the fuel on this rocket is, this first stage at least, is nearly depleted. We might have enough to get us into orbit, but it's probably not going to happen. Actually, maybe. But what we want to do is, because our apoapsis is a bit low, we're going to raise that up a bit. And this here, this is your intersect marker. So this shows the distance from the target that you want to be at and what time that will occur. So at this point I am going to, my closest approach will be 3 minutes and 38 seconds with a distance of 250 kilometers. So what we're going to do is warp up past that, because you don't have to get it on the first time round. That is something that you have to remember, is that it is not critical to get it on the first time round unless it's an orbit that takes maybe 50 days or so and you've got to get it right. But in this case, it's not that critical. So what we're going to do is we're going to go warp ahead to the apoapsis, and we're going to get that nice circular orbit. Now we want the orbits to be as coinciding as possible. You can ignore the fact that I've got right there. Okay, so we want the orbits to be as similar as possible. So the periapsis and the apoapsis height. So the apoapsis of this craft here is 127, and the apoapsis of the Odyssey ship is 250,000. They're not very alike, so the orbits will be different, but that can sometimes be a good thing and a bad thing. All it means is that this craft is going to be spinning faster around the planet than this one, because this has a lower apoapsis, so it is going to have a quicker rotation period, or at least I think that's how it works. Not a massive genius when it comes to this game. I did only just get to the planet yesterday, and I am way too many hours in it. Way too many. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get our orbit here. As we can see, the periapsis of the Odyssey is only 74,000 meters, so we don't really need to raise that very high. And you can see our intersect is going up. That's fine, but what we can do is, yeah, it's going down now. But what also we can do is, you'll get a second intersect about here. But as you can see, now that we're burning, that's beginning to decrease here. So this will probably be where you go for the meetup. So what you want to do is you want to be looking for these little intersect markers. You can use a maneuver node if you really feel the need to, but I just prefer to eyeball it and hope for the best in the true Kerbal fashion. But now that we are approaching sort of the intersect marker, you'll see this thing. This is called the relative speed. So this is how fast you will be going compared to the rocket when you are at its closest approach. So if I can bring that down to about 9.5, and the reason it won't go any lower than that is A, because I'm not burning on the exact orbital line. That might help a little bit. Didn't know that's going to do the opposite. But B, because of my ascending lower and my descending lower. So if I time warp forward to here, just at 16 minutes for temperature. If I time warp to there, then I burn onto anti-normal radius, or is it an anti-normal, just an anti-normal. And that will lower my ascending load from 0.7. We want that to be 0.0, because that means that it has the same definition as its target overhead. So we burn now 0.6, 0.5, 0.1, and negative 0.0. So if we look, it's now down to 4.4 kilometers. Now, if we want to get that even lower, when we burn probably, we went past sort of optimal point. So if we wanted to get a little bit closer, then we can always burn retrograde a little bit, get those shave a few hundred meters off, or in this case, quite a heavy chunk. As you can see, that is increasing our relative speed. So that's something that you want to keep an eye on, because your relative speed is something that you are going to have to be wary of, so you don't just shoot past at about 10,000 meters a second on the closest approach. But 287 meters a second is pretty relative. Now you can use the radial in and radial out to fine tune that thing. So I'm going to come in at a close approach of about 100 meters at about 300 meters a second. Now the thing is, before you go into the close approach, what you want to do is you want to switch to targets. You've got three different modes when you're trying to do a rocket boom, you've got target off now. You've got orbit, surface, you have regular ones and target mode. When you have retrograde and target mode, that means you are burning away from the target. So if we time more forward to here, I have some target. So again, if we are see that is our relative speed, and we burn now, our relative speed is going down because we have a retrograde target. So hopefully we're probably time warping a bit too much, so we're going to slingshot past it a little bit. But that's okay, just come back around, and that shouldn't be a problem. But we're slowing down now, so the target is ways away, yeah, it's a ways away, but we're getting our speed right, so that's okay. Now to turn the RCS on, this is padded by Kerbal. Now one important thing to note, if you are rendezvousing two different crafts, is there are two ways to move crafts, well, three ways to move crafts in KSP. Monopropellant from thrusters, electric charge just for spinning. You can't move your speed with electric charge or anything like that, you can just turn it around, and obviously thrust, which if you have any of these, thrust will then use its gimbal and burn in that direction. Now on this craft, the Interstellar Odyssey even, sorry I'm mixing it up with my last chip. Now what you want to do is switch over to the other craft. You can do that by hitting the brackets button, and you want to set the other craft as that target. What you then want to do is make sure that it is facing towards its target. So towards this little thing here, the bottom left one. So now if we leave that, that will be set up towards the target. And now what we need to do is we need to turn retrograde so we can not slip past it yet again, because we're going at 14 meters a second, and the monopropellant, whilst we might have enough to do that, I'm not confident that we'll be able to do that in that space of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing past here, look at our closest approach, which is about 100 meters, time warp ahead a little bit, and do a little burn, just to slow us down, just to make sure that we are on course, and that is us, I think. Okay, so now we are basically being sat right next to it, even though for some reason it doesn't appear to be doing it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spin our craft around. And one thing you might want to do is the set right click on the docking pod that you're trying to dock with, and put control from here. So this will set it so that you're controlling from there. don't know how best to explain it, but he'll angle the craft based on that. So if I set like control, it doesn't make much difference on this craft, but it can make a difference on some other crafts. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use the K, much like how you have WASD, you have I, you have K, you have L, you have J. So if I turn off SAS, you see J burns that way, not the way it did burn, sorry. That is how you burn them. You probably have to look it up. But as you can see, we're coming in on our little Orbital rendezvous here. Both crafts are facing towards each other. One thing you might want to do is to zoom out a little bit, get it right, and then set the target as the docking port you are trying to dock to. That might make your life a little bit easier, but probably not by very much. This is the really stressful part. Okay, so now both crafts are on the roughly similar. So the program vector showing you where you're going, and it looks like we're right on target to dock with the craft. This, well, we're doing pretty good here. All we need to do now is just time warp ahead a little bit, make sure that, you know, we're on course. Oh, and we've gone into the dark side. Dark side, of course. But now we are really close, but as you can see, we did spin out, and I think you didn't notice. That's probably not very good. You can use N to slow it down when you put it to the target. You can use Y to the target. So now we're on 0.2 meters per second. But we're still on target. Still on target. Speed up a little bit using H and turn the RCS off so we don't get any more surprise movements, and we have docked. So that's it. That is how you do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. And I hope I didn't screw it up too much.